Hello everyone, this is Christina. Welcome back to my channel. I thought that I would do something a little different. I started out this PDF that I printed out from Kevin Teo on Etsy, and I printed it out on this paper which I did a haul on recently, and it doesn't give the GSM on this, but it's pretty thin. It's not very thick, not very, it's semi-smooth. I'd say it's more on the smooth than semi. I've had major mistakes on this page. In fact, I did consider throwing it away. This is the original artwork. So I was going to chuck this one and start over. But with as many pages as I want to get done for MerMay, I thought about it and I said, you know what? Let's attempt to fix it. Maybe that would take less time than trying to do it over. So I tell you what I started out with. I started out with QOR watercolor paints. When I used the watercolor, it created a crease. I had washi taped this down and it got a little bit raised as the water was going on there, and it created this line you could see in the back. It's not gone, it's ghosting, but clearly gone through in a couple places. And I used alcohol marker on the eyeballs. In order to fix that, at that point, I was going to give her a scar to fix that. But then I went in with some KALOUR pencils and tried to fix that, and then it created some lines. Boy, when I tell you, this has been a mess. This has been a mess. It's the first time of me using this paper. But I'm going to say it would have to be really light watercolor or like an Inktense with a Tombow colorless blender or alcohol blender. I don't feel like full-on watercolor paints, at least for me. I am heavy-handed, so that could be the issue. I can blame that on myself, not the paper. But this is the first time using it, so I probably should have known better. But here we are. The way that I feel that I'm going to fix some of the mistakes is, number one, I put clear gesso over here. That's why you have some bleeding into here. I'm gonna wind up cutting off the edges to even them, and then I will probably use like one of these washi tapes to create a border so I have a straight line. I have these Ohuhu metallic paints. So we have a pearl purple. This is a pretty metallic blue. And here is a turquoise blue. I might be able to do the turquoise blue around into the nose. Now her nose got defined the way that it is because of the tear in the paper. I wanted to do a better blending job, but with the tear I didn't have that opportunity. So between these two, and again I might even mix them both, I could do that section here. We could try that. And then save that dark blue if I needed it. And then this purple for this area. Let me see if I have a pink. I didn't want to make her whole face metallic, but I was always planning on doing glitter in the scales. You know, this was just a base coat that I was doing. As far as pink, meaning for over here and here, although that's a little more purple too. but I think I want to extend, I want to make these both the same. This is a pearl peach, and this is a magenta. I think the magenta would be better. All right, let's just go for it. All right, here goes nothing. I think I might need a smaller brush too. Trying to make this video not seem so discombobulated, but I just have to admit that I am. Had some not so good news yesterday, and well, it's been a rough couple of weeks, to say the least. But let's see what we can do here. And see if I can cover this tear in the paper. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that color done for now. I'll save this extra paint for something else. Now this magenta, boy, this is gonna be a bright, bright page, isn't it? The gesso also broke down the pencil work that I did on the hair. So I'll have to go back and redefine some of that. You're probably thinking, Christina, you just should have started over. After all is said and done. All right, I have a plastic sheet under here besides the glass. I'm trying to keep under there. All right, here we go. When life throws you lemons, make lemonade. That's what we're trying to do here. I don't know if we're going to be successful, but we're sure trying. Okay. Let me just give this a thought or two. Whether I want to go in with these blues. What I could do to offset the blocks of color that I'm doing with the metallic is do a gradient. I might do that. So I could do the dark blue at top and then work into the teal and then light blue down at the tip of her nose. Let's see. Let's see. I might have to make a piece of artwork with this remaining paint on a canvas. All right, let's see what this does. Get a good dry as much as I can. All right. Wish me luck. I am gonna have to tilt this page up to get a better angle, so I hope you could see okay. I think I might even go over this hairline. Yep, that's what I'm doing. See how that paper's curling up? It was an inexpensive paper, so I guess you get what you pay for. So that's what we have. I am going to take a rest for a few minutes and think about what I want to do with the rest, and then come back and we'll see if we can fully fix this page. Be right back. I wanted to go in with this orange yellow over the fish to try to have some of these paints in other parts of the picture, so it's just not like her face is like boom. Nope, I don't know if that's how you should actually describe that, but that's what I went with. And then this pearl yellow. Yeah, okay. All right. There's the orange, and here's the yellow. I wanted to have a lot more shading on the fish, but I think I'm having to let go all my original plans, to be honest. It's just not, this is just not working out the way intended. So, we're just gonna go with it. So I'm not doing the thin parts because I don't want to lose the detail of the black lining, in case you're wondering. Okay, let's go in with pencils. I'm gonna start out with Polychromos Cobalt Blue Greenish. As the hair definitely lightened after putting the gesso on it. And even took away some of the color. here are some Art and Fly alcohol blenders. Still got, let me just see. Yeah, that will help. As long as I don't go through the paper. It'll take away my strokes, but I think we're beyond that anyway. I don't think it will fix where I've already torn the paper, but it may help the rest. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish. Let's do a Prussian blue right here. I'm gonna use the other end. Don't know that the alcohol marker is going to fix this spot, but I'm going to see what happens. Probably just have to go over it, maybe even re-gesso it, all of which I will do off camera, not to bore you. Okay, other than the couple spots here, these two have been able to blend. All right, so you can see that half. I'm gonna use a KALOUR pencil since I have it on my desk to brighten up this highlight here. It's, you know, much harsher than I would normally do, but seeing the issue we've had so far, and then if I don't like it, I can always go over it with something else. Trying to go light enough that I don't break through the paper. I was going to highlight this area with that metallic gouache, but then if I had a metallic highlight and eyebrow, that probably would look pretty weird. So I've decided against it. I do want to use this turquoise on the eyebrow, but I am going to darken the eyebrow before doing it. Yeah, I think I have a darker turquoise to get some strokes back. Of course, the metallic is going to cover up some of this, but I'm going to give it the old college try. I think I may go a little darker. You may hear my dogs bark a little bit because there's some mowing going on outside. They don't like the mowers. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and might even use this Violet Lake to get some hairs. Since that gouache is not fully opaque, I'm hoping the attempt at hairs will be worthwhile. Let's see what this does. I think I'll use a BB brush. This is a Transin 00. Okay. All right, I do like that. And I think one of the issues that I have with the page currently is that I didn't want this to be pink. That was another mistake that I made at the time. Let me just see. I don't know if I'll be able to cover that or not with the gesso. I could have erased it had it not been gessoed, but I don't want to mess with it, so let's just try to follow some of the scale lines. Okay, I'm gonna work on the fins now and try to give them a little definition, hopefully. try to fix this eye here. I'm gonna go in with pencil to fix the rest because I don't want it to be stark white. We'll go ahead and this is a white Sigma ball, by the way. Let me get a dry brush. This is from Artistic Bear Co. from Chloe Rose Art. She makes her own brushes. And I'm just going to use it all over the scales. That way, hopefully, we keep the integrity of the color underneath and hide some of the imperfections. Oh, I don't know. That's what we're doing though. Let's go with the opal. I definitely like the effect of this one better than the one on her neck. It's not bad on her neck, but of thinking about putting gold on the orange, but then that will look like one continuous piece. So that's a no. Could do clear though. Let's do the clear. Okay. I think now all I have to do is define the eyes, her eyes, fish eyes, and do this side of the hair. And we'll call it done after a full day of fixing. I gotta figure out what I want to do here. I think if I went ahead and darkened, and then maybe we could do a glitter over that. I guess I'll go with the, oops. Well, that's the gold. Maybe I'll mix the two. Way too much. This is one messy desk. I do see a spot up here. No, I think I feel closer to having saved it. It's been a long haul to do it, but I think by the time the hair over here matches here, and if I decide that I'm going to do bubbles, to maybe like break up the starkness of her nose. I thought like, you know, little bubble here, little bubble here, little bubble here, like into the hair a little bit. I might be able to break up that starkness of the nose. So I'll be back for you to see the end result. I'll share with you what I wound up doing. So far, I think this is 5 videos I need to go edit. So I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully that's the last one, and hopefully we like it. Okay, we're back for the reveal. Here we are. Off camera, I finished the hair on the left and did it the same way I did here. You've got to let me know by the end of this video if you think that I salvaged it. I just wanted to kind of put a few things in there like bubbles to distract some from it, but I think she turned out nice, and she does have a lot of color shift and metallic and glitter. See if I can get you in even closer so you can see some details. It's really even hard to show you on camera all of the glitter effects, but I think I'm okay with it now. You let me know. Here is my little book. Put that over here for a second. Of what I am doing for MerMay. These are all my pages that I'm doing for MerMay. I have some started already. I print these off on a thermal printer so that I have pictures of them, and if they're buddy colors, I'll let myself know that. We started off with the QOR water paint, did a little gouache under the chin, which I had to wind up going over, 2 coats of clear gesso, and we used Turner acrylic gouache glitters. That's the eyebrows and over the scales, and Ohuhu metallic acrylic, that is all of this. And Ohuhu metallic markers, I used Polychromos, KALOUR pencils, and originally KALOUR. So if you saw the beginning of the video, and I'll move this over here so I can put what we started out with. I also added some washi tape trim. Now it's not gonna lay flat, of course, because there's so much on this page, and I couldn't get rid of her crease, but I think I've camouflaged it enough, right? So yeah, I added in some lashes with some black marker, and the bubbles I wound up using an acrylic, white acrylic marker with my stencil here, and just did different, well, I guess you can't see. I did different sized circles, and then gave it a little, ooh, no, not on the painting, no. These are from Temu. There's a bunch of colors, but I wound up putting a little pink in the bubble and a little teal blue, and then I covered it with an Ohuhu. It was the Ohuhu glitter marker, and it doesn't say in what color it is, but it's clear. Yeah. So that's what got thrown at her. What do you think? Did I salvage it enough? You'll have to let me know. I hope you enjoyed this. My takeaway from this experience, not that I have not ruined pages before, because I have plenty in the year that I've been coloring. But this taught me a lot of things. First of all, paper is important. It's important to know what your paper can handle, and this was new paper for me, so I didn't know. but I do know now. And knowing if the watercolor water ratio is to the liking of the paper. And then as far as the pencil work and things that I did, I was liking it very much. But I think as I found that I was having to cover things, she just got brighter and brighter and brighter, and there was no way to get around that. I wanted her to be glittery. She is glittery for sure. Like, that's for sure. But I think it was a nice lesson for me. I hope it was for you all too. Is it perfect? No. Do we still have a bend in the paper? We do. But I think I was able to do enough to the page that ripping this up would not have been the best thing to do. I could have done it all over. I had printed it twice. But it's good to push through some of those things. It's a learning experience, and I hope maybe through this video that's what you've gotten from it. That's what I've gotten from it. And yeah, so that's it. I hope that everybody is having a fantastic weekend. Thank you for tuning in to my video. Hope you like it, and happy coloring to everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.